So in this video we'll be seeing how to add two different binary numbers. So how do we add two different binary numbers? So binary numbers are a combination of zeros and ones, right? Binary numbers are a combination of zeros or ones. So the different kind of values that we'll be adding is either we'll do a 0 plus 0 combination, or a 0 plus 1, or a 1 plus 0, or a 1 plus 1 combination. So these are the four different possibilities we'll have. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is going to be 1, and 1 plus 0 is again going to be 1. They are both almost the same. And then we have 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is going to be 0 and a carryover of 1 to the next value. Okay, so in order to understand this, let's just do some very small example. Let's take the case of a decimal number 3 and a decimal number 4. When we add, we're gonna get 7. Decimal number 3 could be represented as 1 1, right? And then decimal 4 could be represented in binary as 1 0 0. So in order to have 3 decimal places, I'm just adding 0 over here. It's sort of let's take the example of 234, right? If I add a 0 to the left of the 234, it's still going to be the same value. But if I add a value to the right of it, it is not going to be the same. So 1 1 0, if I add it on the right side, it is not the same value. But if I add it on the left side like this, it's the same value. Just like how 234 could be represented as 0 2 3 4. Got it? So 1 1 could be represented as 0 1 1 as well. So the left side zeros does not have an impact. So 1 plus 0 is going to be 1. 1 plus 0 is yet again going to be 1. And then 0 plus 1 is going to be 1. Okay. If I do convert this added value to a decimal value, it should be equivalent to 7. So let's verify. So this multiplied with 2 power 0, this multiplied with 2 power 1, this multiplied with 2 power 2, which is basically 1 plus 2 plus 4, right? Which is basically 7. So following the rules of binary addition, we got the right answer. Okay, now let's just increase the intensity and see how the carryover is kind of being applied. So let's take an example of 1001, and then you have 1101. Okay, we're going to apply binary addition. So 1 plus 1 is 0, but then there is also a carryover of 1 to the next value, right? 1 plus 1 is 0 and a carryover of 1 to the next value. So 1 plus 1 0, and then a carryover of 1 to the next value, you see. So 1 is being carried over. So 1 plus 0 is basically 1. 0 plus 1 is yet again 1. And then 1 plus 1 is going to be a 0. 1 plus 1 is going to be a 0 and a carryover of 1. Got it? So this is its equivalent value. So 1001, let us just verify what kind of value it is, so that we can compare this equivalent with a decimal value. So this is going to be 1 2 power 1 2 power 2 2 power 3, which is basically 8, and this one is going to be 2 power 0, which is 1, and then 2 power 2 and the 2 power 3. So it is going to be 8 plus 4 plus 1, so 13. In this case we have a 9. So 9 plus 13, I should be getting it as 22. Let's just see if we are getting exactly 22 on the binary addition as well. So this multiplied with 2 power 0, again 2 power 1, 2 power 2, and this with 2 power 4, 2 power 3. So we have 2 plus 4 plus 16. 20, if you add it up, getting 8 plus 16, which is basically 22. Got it? So by applying the laws of the binary addition, we got the exact same number. So got it? So for binary addition, all we need to know is just these two. If you add 0 plus 0, it's going to be 0. 0 plus 1 and 1 plus 0, both are going to be yielding 1. But whenever you're seeing 1 plus 1 combination, there is going to be a carryover of 1 plus 1 is basically 0. The result is 0 plus a carryover of 1 to the next value. Alright, got it? Bye bye.